Hi guys,
Hello people,
I'm Yana,
I'm Lola.
and we are watching Sopranos. This is
Episode 16.
God, we're flying through this. Literally,
I
potentially
don't
2
know what to
more
tell
viewings and we're finishing the show. That is so fucking shocking to me.
We just finished episode 15. Today is the Soprano day. And I feel like
It's
it's
been
better
perfect
to
so
just
far.
watch it in
Yeah,
groups.
true. What do you expect
Episode
this episode?
16. I don't fucking know. What do I
Chasing
expect?
it.
Chasing it. I expect Phil Leotardo to be like new boss because he just killed Doc or whatever.
Okay.
Who wanted to like take this. So I expect that. And everything else depends on where you want to go.
I agree.
It could be Chris. It could be the kids, AJ.
It could be anything. It could be Carmela. It could be literally anything.
Literally. So I could not even tell you. Like chasing it means nothing to me.
Nothing. Chasing it like nothing that like...
There's not a Luke 20 character for me. Oh, also Milena thinks she is clairvoyant.
If Chris dies in this episode,
Well, she was setting up the camera because like I can't remember her saying in the intro of episode 15 something along the lines of like, did you want to see what happens with Paulie? And episode 15 was a lot about Paulie.
Yeah. And then now I said, God knows what this is episode, when I was setting the camera. Yeah, you said it. God knows what this episode is going to be about. It could be something as easy as this or something as hard. Like, Chris could die, in this episode. And then I said, like, if Chris dies in this episode...
I'm gonna be afraid.
I mean, I don't expect it again. We have 5 more episodes after this, so like I feel like something for episode either 20 or 20. I think 20. What do you think?
I think this thing should stop buzzing.
Yeah, but like, what do you think about in what episode Chris is gonna die?
I would say 20. Yeah. I would be like second to last, maybe 19.
Maybe 19, exactly. Okay, so like we can bet.
No,
because usually
you want to bet.
Yes. Usually it works out. Our bets are so interesting.
Well, if we bet at 20 and 19, then he has to either die in 21 or 18.
Yeah, but like it's not like I say 20 and you say 19, so we can bet. It's not like that.
No.
Like we say the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what do you think? Where do you expect Sylvia to end up?
Sylvia was maybe more of a jail type. Mm-hmm. But like, why would he go to jail? Maybe they find the body of the guy that he and the other guy killed.
Maybe.
So like maybe. I don't know. He seems more like a jail type. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. Like when you said in the last episode, when we mentioned Paulie in the intro, you said how you think Paulie is a cockroach. Like could be cockroach, And I personally believe that like if one is gonna stay out, it's gonna be Sylvia, not Paulie.
Oh,
doesn't have to be.
I can see it. Like Sylvia is quieter
usually keep his hands as clean as possible. Like that was one thing where we saw that he dirtied his hands, like so like if they get
he killed Adriana.
Yeah,
he dirtied his hands.
Yeah. They're not gonna find Adriana, so like, he's not falling for that. I'm guessing like they could find millions of things on him as if they find out things about Tony as well, So like he could go to jail. Yeah, I think probably jail.
I don't know, somehow jail seems more likely for him, but again,
or nothing.
How the fuck
I don't think he dies.
But look, let's see. Let's find out. Let's stop doing whatever they're doing.
Got yourself a gun. We have another instrument.
Oh.
Gambling again.
I mean,
Tony.
Yeah, if he the 200,000. God, when did we think he was gonna have gambling issues like a while back?
With the horse.
With the horse, yeah,
when
but he didn't.
Went into it, but like nothing came out.
Nothing came out of it.
And all around. You fucking kidding? You got it right there.
What are the chances?
11. Oh! Hey, fuck! Spec's taking it all back to us. The fuck, Vito? You almost hit me.
Wait, what?
Vito. Didn't I say I don't want to see the kids again? Is that Vito's wife?
But like I didn't recognize kid at all.
I mean, me neither, but he's dressed as an emo kid. I don't know.
Yeah, but yeah, I feel like maybe they changed the actor.
What can I do?
It's little D. The social worker says he's just acting out.
Social work?
Boy stuff mostly. But so angry. They claim he hung the Petruzzo's cat on their garage door. I think the only solution is to move away from that house and the kids at school. For 100,000, we could be someplace where no one knows him or what happened.
Why does she not go to Phil?
Cheryl lives in Orono, Maine. You always said if there's anything you could do.
Have you talked to his uncle?
Who?
Phil.
Phil's not his uncle. Him and I are second cousins.
Before we get too drastic here and uproot little Vito, I should talk to him.
He's impossible to talk to.
It's not easy to substitute for a dad. Maybe I can fill in here.
I would stay away from children if I were you.
Believe me, I'm gonna take care of you and he's gonna be okay.
Didn't he borrow 200,000 for fucking gambling? And 100,000 is too much for you?
The point is, how the fuck is this my problem? Because I'm the boss of the family? And where the fuck is Phil Leotardo? He created the situation by clipping Vito to begin with. My best fucking earner.
Yeah, he was your best fucking
Now,
earner.
second time around, I'm getting my pocket picked. I agree.
He does not care. Silvio does not care. I feel like if Silvio didn't somehow grow up in this life, he would be like that old grandpa that does like the puzzle.
Well, see, but like I think he's smart enough and he knows exactly what to say to Tony and like how Tony's thinking and.
Did he bet on this? Why does she look familiar to me? Big Boss Man. Boss Man. Is it actually Nancy Sinatra?
Got a long hike to Jersey from here.
Sure, I used to drive it myself. No more, though. I'm right back.
He's not boss.
Listen, I gotta bring this up.
Yeah.
Ava, already? Excuse me?
You always have business on your mind.
Reese Butterfall came to see me. She wants $100,000 to relocate on account of Vito Junior. Already has his own social worker.
Patty told me there was doings. I guess the turd doesn't fall far from the faggot's ass.
It's beautifully put. Your family, right? Cousins.
What can you do? Throw money at the problem?
Well, somebody's gonna.
I'll talk to the kid. Set him right.
Good.
You
Terrifying.
two are home together?
Now look at my key guys. Paulie. Christopher. My brother. It's number one on their agenda, you know?
He trusts no one.
They're all fucking murderers, for Christ's sake.
Low way at the top budget?
Brought you some. Cover up that dome.
What is it? Oh,
Cleaver.
Cleaver.
Actually, I was expecting something else.
What, the fucking DVD?
Thinking maybe it was some of the 200,000 I loaned you?
Oh, Jesus, yeah, that's right.
Big.
You know, I lost track. I'm glad you didn't. I got about $3,000 here. 4.5 good?
Oh, come on, fuck this.
You gotta have it. Don't want you eating cat food.
Come on, stop it. I don't gotta have it. I don't want a vig from you.
Does he have money?
It's like that. And you should,
Well,
look
if he's
like the
gambling a
bishop.
lot, he can lose a lot of it.
Yeah.
Not all.
I don't think I have money. Suddenly, I'm the schmuck. I've lent lots of money. What's that chiseling starts? Who I forget? Who forgets? Fuck him.
You got a lot of Jews in your business, right?
My business?
Yeah, it is. I got a friend, let me tell you, you tie a Kruger head to a fishing line. You're gonna land him.
Doesn't sound like you think of him as
He
a
is
friend.
so disgusting.
Come on. We go way back. Anyway, I needed a little bridge loan to cover some of the gambling losses we've been talking about.
Still,
You know, good money after bad.
why not just stop?
Big part of my life.
What are you chasing? Money or a high from winning? You miss a lot of appointments.
Excuse me, I always give you the required notice or I pay for the hour.
That's not my point.
Well, I get busy.
It's my fault. I've condoned it for a long time.
I haven't had a panic attack since my uncle shot me.
Is that the only reason why you're here? The panic attacks?
No.
So this is vacation.
No, I benefit in many ways.
Decide if you want to keep coming. But no, there are protocols that have to be followed, or I won't be able to continue.
He doesn't want to change. He's never gonna change.
Oh, that's the inspector.
Well, I told the guy to run cable for computers, but I can't promise the damn thing is not already obsolete.
Didn't they build this illegally somehow? Can the building guy figure that out or?
You know, I didn't come out here just to buy you a couple of Sundays.
It's asylum.
Look like a Puerto Rican whore. Make me sick.
So?
Your family's had enough shame. You should set things right. You understand me?
No.
Jesus Christ, be a man.
Take a minute for everybody to enjoy the fact that your mother has sold her house.
Oh my God, that's fantastic.
Congratulations, Mom.
That's so good. Actually, it just passed inspection. Brian needs to get loan approval before we can...
All right, enough. Congratulations, Carl. It's not an easy thing to do these days.
I had a lot of support. It's big, right?
It's a mansion.
Finish your salad?
They have a baby on the
What
way.
if you look?
Well, he said it's a mansion. I don't know. Like was he dismissive of her?
Have you looked outside?
We replaced 50% of the bad lumber with Doug found.
Well, what about the studs? And those headers upstairs? I'm nauseous.
Oh, for the 100th time, I done a ton of houses using the same construction, and I'm not losing any sleep.
I wish the house gets flooded. Would be biblical justice.
Definitely.
Del Enfro, the mysterious stranger. Time. Oh, sir.
He's your fucking enemy because he loaned you money and you cannot pay it back.
Not it, eh? Thank you for the rent. The rent.
What are you talking about?
Here you go.
You stop already?
That should get me through another week, right?
He's so disgusting.
Change here, too. It's a joke.
Tony's not gonna hurt you.
You've seen how these Italians work. For the most part, it's okay. Get them cornered, you're dealing with nothing more than an animal.
What? Do you think he's gonna kill you now?
I don't fucking know.
This is a valid
He's a guy
concern that I
called
would
to deal with
have.
people like him.
He's a rich man. He'll pay.
Minus assets. Money goes in one hand and right out the other. The more he makes, the more he spends. That wife, at what point is it cheaper for him to settle it another way?
He's gonna gamble away everything. Like, I believe that he's technically living paycheck to paycheck. It's just that his paychecks are larger.
Large, enormous, and he's spending them like this.
Meadow gold in the fifth. Tells you that.
He was about to leave and now he's continuing.
Where's the goddamn sound? Boss put 18 plus on this, maybe 25.
Everything.
Yeah.
I mean, he's gonna lose.
He's gonna lose.
Meadow Gold, the place. Key Royale rounding off the top. Mestizo.
Your dessert.
I didn't order nothing.
I ordered for you.
You know I'm trying to watch my weight. What is this?
Oh my god, are you proposing?
Oh my god.
You know I'll always take care of you guys. In 3 months, I made night manager of the pizzeria. In another 3, I'll be in charge of the day shifts, too. A couple of years, I'll own a chain of restaurants, clubs. You'll never have to work again.
I love you too.
So marry me then. And we'll have kids. And you always say you want Hector to have brothers and sisters.
This trouble you're causing, I'm very disappointed because you always were a good kid.
You don't even know me.
What is that supposed to mean?
Sometimes you call me Carlo Junior.
All I know is I couldn't shut your dad up about what a good kid you were. We were friends, you know.
But buddies,
Because I'm sure you miss him, whatever he was.
I'm not moving to fucking Maine.
You think anybody wants that? You know how much that's gonna cost?
Whatever.
Listen to me, okay? I'm not some fucking social worker. Now, you knock this weird shit off, I'm gonna introduce you to a plate class window.
Somebody should have told my dad to knock off the bird shit.
You go about and pity for yourself. What about your mother? What about what she's been through?
What am I supposed to do about it?
You go about and pity for yourself.
I just got back from the closing.
Come here.
You know why not, Tony? It's upsetting, this whole thing.
Jesus, the lumber again. Come, your cousin Brian has fucked over a lot of people. Trust me. So how much in the end? All in.
Closing costs, it must be close to 6.
Ooh. You know what you should do? You should take a chunk of that and put it on the jets.
Oh, yeah, it's very funny.
What, she says 6, what does that mean?
Do we now?
It's a short thing. I didn't say all of it. You know, just a piece of my hair.
You're rich, Tony. Use some of those bundles to cover it.
That money's for emergencies only, Con. You know that.
Well, it's all right. It's just I thought this was my money.
You're right.
Who's the... God.
Go in the bedroom and lock the door.
Hershey, what's going on?
Do as I ask.
Look, God. And he was right to feel afraid.
What are you doing here?
Nice to see you too.
Like, it's gonna be fine, but he's right to feel afraid.
We'll run down to the boat show in Edison. Thought you might want to join.
I'd love to, but Renata's got a migraine. That's too bad.
The rig, $3 grand. Should put us up to date.
Listen, I can't take this. Give it all to me whenever you can.
You gonna do this every time? Did you see that bitch he added to? Come all the way out here to pick him up. Not to mention, give him his fucking vig in person.
So tell him to go fuck himself for his $200K. And what's he gonna do about it?
Bobby's changed.
Not pay my debts. Head of the family. How's that gonna look?
Who's gonna know? He's a small-time hoodie gets shot.
Maybe you should start sucking cock instead of watching TV Land. Because Vito bought in 3 times what you do on construction. I fucking dare!
Oh, she should have put it on the jets.
That's good, right?
No. I only bet 10.
What you want?
What did I say? What did I tell you? It's a short thing.
You talk about this crap like it's science, Tony.
I lost a lot of fucking money.
You didn't lose.
We could have turned your bullshit into a fucking $1 million.
My bullshit? That Spec house was my investment. For my future.
Here we go.
Jenny Sack had to move in with her fucking daughter, Tony.
Again with Jenny Sack, huh? You ever think I might know what I'm doing? You and the furniture and the clothes and the cars, you would have spent everything I made. If I let you.
You know what? The next time you win, I'll take a cut and I'll roll the fucking dice.
You already took your cut for the bird feeder. And don't fucking deny it again. I asked for my piece, but wait, there's nothing. In the Spec house, I made the down payment. I bought the materials. I leaned on that building inspector. You would just thumb up your ass. So stop talking about your money.
Let go of me, you piece of shit.
Fact is, you're a shitty businesswoman who built a piece of shit house that's gonna cave in and kill that fucking unborn baby any day. And now you can't sleep.
Fuck yourself.
When I'm gone, you live in a fucking dumpster for all I care.
This fucking escalated.
Ain't nobody dropped the soap. Spaz of fuckwits in the house.
Who raises these children?
What the fuck? Shit! Jesus, what's wrong with you?
He stepped in it!
Are you crazy? Vito was one of us, so we sucked the cock. Prior to that, he was our friend. Can't just cut his family loose. That piece of shit Phil, he's never gonna pony up. And I'll tell you what, I will never, never forget that he didn't come through here. Never.
Let it go, Tom.
This is good of you, Tom. Help him, Murray. I'll always remember it.
Yeah.
Padre?
Hey, Jesus, you gotta work early.
I need to talk to you.
Oh, what's the matter?
She gonna leave you? Yeah, I think so.
What's this?
Your clothes.
Oh, I just did laundry a couple days ago.
It's not laundry. I'm going with my brother.
What?
I need to get this back to you. I can't keep it. I love you too, Anthony. I don't know. Maybe I don't. All I know is I just don't feel it.
You out for Sunday? Maybe the whole season.
He's gonna have
Backup
to...
kicker? He's right out of college.
The money he was supposed to give to her.
You know what? I'm gonna put the whole $100K down on Philadelphia. If I win, Maurice Spatafor gets your free ride at Enzo. Yeah, good for you.
He's an enabler.
Went to the litter box and ate some cat shit? No, he took a shit. In the shower. Glad we got that straight.
Hell of a finish. Injuries, even tragedy, unable to stop Miami. Final score, Miami 21, Philadelphia 7.
This is the universe that hates you.
Like I told you, I want to help.
God bless you, Tony, because I don't know what else to do.
Well, I do. There's this camp in Idaho, and they handle kids like him.
Idaho?
You know, like tough love, you know. Saw it on TV, and honestly, I was moved to tears by some of the success stories.
It's a camp.
School camp.
They allow corporal punishment. His guidance counselor told me about those places, and they're in Utah and Idaho because state law allows them to strike the kids.
But that's just for the deterrent factor. Look, it's 18 grand, and I'm going to take care of it for you, so don't worry. There's no geographical solution to an emotional problem, Marie, but it's the best thing for him.
God, they keep talking about family and how they take care of each other after one of them, like something happens to them. They never do. They're all hypocrites. No laws exist. They don't follow the code. They're all fucking assholes. God, I just despise them all. And Vito did absolutely nothing to them. For them not to protect his family later on. He did nothing.
Has nothing to do with it. It has
I
nothing
know.
to do with them.
Hey, Tom, isn't that what's their names? Used to hang out at the bin.
Oh, those are the two guys?
Are those?
What about them?
Wake up, Vito.
This
Vito,
is...
my name is Steve. I'm here to help you.
God, I watch documentaries about these types of places. How is this legal? In what universe is this legal?
It's gonna be okay. I'm sorry, honey.
Hey, you have to be strong. You're doing the right thing.
Leading Dallas to a 109-108 victory over the visiting San Antonio Spurs.
A sterling effort for sure, but you really can't.
I'm sorry. You did real good with that house.
Oh.
I should know I'm in construction.
I'm glad to hear you approve.
You're in construction like I'm in neuroscience.
I have been losing. Fucking losing right now. Real shitty streak.
So your solution is to risk more and make things even worse.
When you start chasing it, Tom, I swear to you, you're not going to be like Ginny. I've been real good about that, and frankly, it's not going to happen to us. And I hate that you go around acting all the time like you will.
I worry, Tony, I do. What are a million other possibilities? The FBI waiting to take you away? Right, you eat and you play and you pretend like there's not a giant piano hanging by a rope just over the top of your head every minute of every day.
That's it. Okay, I've been thinking about this. Now, I survived a fucking gut shot wound. What are the odds on that?
Terrible.
So if you think about it, big picture wise, I'm up.
What?
That was me. Not a fire boot.
10:30.
What?
10:30.
She dead?
Breakfast.
What is a heart attack? What happened?
She was a great girl. Worth your money. Sorry for your loss.
That's all you do and say and leave.
God.
Well,
What? Is there something you want to say
everyone was awful.
in this episode?
Yeah. I mean, everyone, Tony.
Tony was...
Like, it came a bit out of nowhere. I mean, the gambling thing, you can track it to the, like, horse, where I thought he was gonna, like, start gambling, but it never went to anything, and, like, it feels like it's somewhat of a sudden turn of us figuring out he has a gambling issues. Like, when did this start? How long? Has this been going on throughout? And, like, we just never got around to, like, finding this out, you know? Because, like, he told Melfi, you know, that he's... It seemed like Melfi knew that he's been gambling
But,
for
like,
a
it
bit.
seems like that's been now, you know? The thing is, it seems like we had a time jump of few months. I don't know how many. Like, when we found out that John is sick or things like that, you know? And in that time jump, like, it's like we are now finding out what happened in that time jump. That's how it feels like.
Yeah.
Like, we are now finding out. We didn't know this before.
Yeah, no, but just, like, if this now continues to the end of the season, you know, that, like, he continues gambling and somehow, like, this is, you know, one aspect of his downfall, it seems sort of...
I understand.
Out of nowhere.
I agree.
You know, and I would not feel... I like my things...
Build up.
Yeah.
I agree.
Like...
I don't know if this is gonna be the problem.
Or this is just like
another one.
This is just like us seeing in one more episode in all aspects how he's falling apart, how he's unraveling.
And how horrible he is, and how selfish he is, and how
what a horrible human.
Angry he is, and how all of those.
Yeah, that again he goes to someone that he grew up with. Hesh, who was who was working for his father once upon a time or whatever. Like that's that generation of of people. He borrows money, and then when Hash asks for that money back, he starts taunting him and being incredibly anti-Semitic to the fact that like he is Jewish and like asking for his money back. Shocking.
I mean, to the point that like Hash thinks he is about to die.
Yeah.
Like Tony is about to kill him.
Yeah.
Basically.
So Tony was really awful to Hash, and again, I think Hash is also an awful person. So like, you know, you reap what you sow. This is the type of relationships and dynamics you have kept around you. So like, I don't feel bad for him in that sense. But just like watching Tony, God, I feel like I spent 50 minutes just in disgust.
To me, this episode was served for me to be disgusted by Tony.
Literally.
Basically, it was like that. Like everything that he said, the way that he treated everybody around him, I was just disgusted by him. And I was like, this was one of those episodes where I felt zero sympathy, empathy, whatever, you know, like
non-existent.
I love the mixture of all episodes, because in last or previous one I felt a lot of empathy, you know, whenever his background, his father, his mother are mentioned, that was the only moment when I feel, just like with Chris, the only moment when I feel empathy towards Chris is in any relationship with Tony, in any conversation, anything. But like when he's around anybody else, I hate him.
Yeah.
Basically, that's a similar thing for me to Tony as well, you know?
Yeah, I think like similar to the past episode where like the rage that he feels towards Paulie is a direct consequence of the rage that he feels towards his father and his growing up. I just think everything that happens now, whenever we see him angry or acting this way, I think everything is a culmination of him not dealing with this, like not dealing with that rage that he feels for being here where he is now, you know. And so like I think him being awful is the direct consequence of him not wanting to deal with his own problems and face them head on. And so just like watching him being so disgusting and pathetic was rough. Like that scene with Carmela was, we don't really see him violent with Carmela to like this degree. She even like threw something at him because like he was that desperate to gamble this money, that he said everything that he thinks, you know, like it was in the heat of the moment, but like that's in his head, you know.
It's always like that with them. They know each other pretty well.
Yeah.
Carmela also was, in my opinion, like what she did in this episode was basically what she's doing her entire life, trying as well to cut corners. She wants to earn money, but like again with the easy way. She's gonna get 600,000 from her husband, you know, and multiply it, be proud of herself, expect praise and all of that. And in the meantime, what she did was fuck up somebody else and cut corners and make horrible house, and then she felt bad afterwards.
She's like, I can't sleep at night.
And
like he said, like it can fall, like something,
and yet she is able to be happy when she sold the house, you know.
Yeah, but she's
when
like,
they found...
but I'm nervous.
Yes. But like she was even nervous before they signed the deal.
Yeah.
She was nervous that night because it was raining and the weather was cold, like so something was gonna fuck up the plan. And then she managed to sell the house and she was very happy about it. That like she multiplied again. I think she got 600,000. Yeah. And that's her money.
Are we talking like profit?
I think profit.
Okay, so like she earned like 1,000,000 something, 200.
I mean, 1,200,000 with Tony's 600.
Yeah, so like the profit it's 600. Yeah, yes. Okay. No, I was kind of like, I was not shocked, but just like disappointed.
No, it's
like,
just like,
I mean, it makes sense. We understand her worldview. What's normal to her is to cut corners to make it easier on herself. Like she didn't do the inspection, like the inspector when they were building did not want to sign, and I don't know what it is, but like if the building inspector does not want to sign it, and something is unsafe.
Yeah.
Like there's gonna be people living in this house. If this gets built badly, someone tomorrow could die.
But she doesn't want to hear about it because she wants to pretend.
Yeah.
You know?
That like it's gonna be fine.
Exactly. When Tony turns around and tells her face to face what she did and how dangerous this can turn out to be. Like, he said, like, his unborn baby is gonna die there, you know, because like you built a unsafe house, you know, then she's mad because he is reminding her and not allowing her in that moment to pretend. I mean, they have done this. They have had fights like this even before when they were breaking up, and like he told her everything we always thought about Carmela, you know, like he in that moment does not allow her to pretend like she's somebody else or she's not doing what she's doing, you know. So I always love those scenes, but like you said, like am I supposed to be surprised? I am not surprised. She was always this person. It's just that like the moment like that she came back to him, like we lost empathy, and like it's like she been showing us more and more through each episode who she always was, even though we didn't know, but like it was different maybe at that point, or we were hoping for her to.
I was hoping for a different
outcome, you know. So like now we're not getting a different outcome. This is what we're getting.
No, and so like now every time I see her,
well, it's like, horrible. There is nothing for you to sympathize with. There is nothing for you to feel warm.
I have nothing. No. I literally have nothing. Like she, like there's two people that can die because she built this house poorly. In all your fucking privilege, you are bored and you want to earn money for yourself or whatever. God forbid you do something else.
Like Angie.
God fucking forbid.
Know what I mean?
You know, you're gonna build this house poorly to sell it. It can cave in on someone. There could be lives lost. Like this is
doesn't even have to be lives is lost. It can be just like somebody else's money. Somebody else is gonna lose the money
that they worked hard for.
Yes.
They lose this fucking money. Because what you wanna? Oh, I wanna have some of myself.
Just like for
you have the same money. You earned the same money as Tony earns. Literally, that's the money that you earned for yourself. It's not blood money yet, but it like, very well might be.
It's just like your money.
I have nothing good to say. I have nothing good to say, and I'm just disappointed. And I hope that when Tony dies, she gets left with nothing. Everything gets seized.
I don't think we'll see.
No, we won't. But like, I want her to start from zero. I really want her to start from zero.
I agree.
Because it's what she deserves.
I mean, that's what crossed my mind in this episode. Is he gonna gamble everything and she's gonna be left with nothing? It's just like I wouldn't want her to lose money by him gambling. Like you said, like this came out of nowhere. This wasn't something that we built for seasons, you know. So like,
well, like they said about him that like he earns a lot, but he spends a lot. So like everything he earns, he immediately.
But like it doesn't feel like it was always like that. You know?
I guess not, but
like he had always. I mean, I guess he always spent.
He says that there's something he keeps emergency funds. I don't know, but the thing is, like, if he is charged with something, which how could he be charged if he's just dead?
Yeah, I have an idea.
But if he would get charged, then all the assets would get seized.
Yeah. But see, that is something how I expected her to lose. Another storyline that was, in my opinion, very interesting was AJ's storyline in this episode. That honestly is scaring me, let's say. You know? Like now, after this, again, I don't have hope. Because somehow I don't know what exactly has changed, but like somehow when he proposed to her the speech that he gave her, how he is gonna in 2 years be manager, and like how after of the restaurant, how afterwards in few years he's gonna have his own restaurant, and it somehow sounded like nothing connected to business, like how. He
like
has some plans. How
building up from where he is.
Yeah, how he has some plans to build something with her. Yeah. You know? And then she broke up with him. And I think he's gonna be left heartbroken. I don't know what is he gonna take. Either he's gonna get heartbroken and depressed, or he's gonna take this she didn't love me because I couldn't provide enough for her.
Yeah, I
like
understand.
I am not sure in which direction, but like both are
possible
in my opinion, you know.
Yeah, like that breaks my heart because like it seems like with this relationship and the fact that like there was this kid involved, it felt like AJ finally had a purpose in life, and he just wanted to like earn to
like
be able to provide for them. And again, the job that he is doing is a legit job, and he just wanted to, you know, move up in that world. The problem always is that you cannot build your life on top of or reliant on someone else, because like someone else, like your whole mental health cannot depend on someone else, because if that someone else abandons you, leaves you, whatever, what are you left with?
I understand and I agree, but like with his specific situation, he had nothing before.
Yeah.
He had no purpose. He was not studying. He was doing what, like earning money, being Tony Soprano's son, like nothing, you know.
Yeah.
And this is the first time, like, so like he hasn't built himself. He does not have confidence. He doesn't, like, it is very easy for him to go down a very bad path.
Yeah, I agree.
And he has been going down very bad path for seasons now. You know,
yeah,
we see him slipping, and like no matter how bad this relationship seemed to be me, you know, like the fact that she's 10 years older, at least in his eyes he found purpose. You know, he like honestly, it made me emotional in that moment. Like he was talking to her, and he wasn't like, it was first time seeing him talking passionately about something, you know. Like how he's gonna find a job, continue, rise, and how they're gonna have kids, and how he loves her, and how he's gonna build this for her and for them, provide for them. Again, it seemed good for him in that moment, you know?
Yeah.
Like he can build his confidence from that moment, but like now when that didn't happen, I think he's gonna be even lower than he was before that.
I agree.
You know?
I agree. I don't know what the word.
I don't exactly know where, but like it seems to me that this is a very, very, like how to say it, bad thing in my opinion for him. Where I now was a bit hopeful for an open ending, and now I can't say I am.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, there was a short part in this episode, and I'm sure we're gonna like go more into the repercussions of this in the next episodes. But like, I really think it's gonna be bad, and I just don't know what sense it's gonna be bad.
I agree with you. I think the repercussions are gonna be more explained, like more, like we're gonna focus more on them.
Yeah.
Just because like we now know, we see where he is, you know, and how much this changed him and let's say meant to him.
Yeah.
So yeah, honestly, that was for me a very hard part of the episode, and we also had another part of the episode with Vito's son.
Vito Junior.
Yeah.
I feel like after that episode, because I think I just edited that, I think we're talking about how we don't want to see the kids.
Yeah.
I don't want to see the kids. I don't want to see them getting bullied because of this. I don't want to see anything. And
we saw everything. All of it.
Why did I see any? I cannot like. You had the worst two people on planet Earth come and talk to this boy. Like Tony Soprano that has not worked on his own rage towards his own father. And then you had fucking, what is his name? Phil Leotardo, who's a psychopath, who killed your father. You had those people come and speak to your son. Like, I just feel so horrible for the kid. And the mother, like, asking for help, which... Again, the whole point of you all being a family or whatever is that like when one of you dies, you take care of each other. I have not seen a single person being taken care of, even though Vito was your biggest fucking earner. So much money that you got straight from him and whatever the fuck he was doing. And I mean, now...
come on, like Polly and Vito were about not to give to Carmela. When Tony was not yet dead, about to die. That was the moment when they decided to not give her money. And Tony was the boss. You know what I mean? Like, imagine anybody lower than that, like what their family gonna... I mean, we saw everything with Pussy. Like,
literally.
It was that moment where we knew how much they see each other actually as a family, how much they actually care and take care of each other. So like
There's
this is just
nothing
another
there. Like they're not helping this kid, and not only are they not helping this kid, like Tony could have taken the money and like was planning on taking the money because,
but like not
God knows why.
Yes,
God
but
knows
like,
why.
literally,
Not out of the goodness of his heart.
No, but like just for the sake of being
Perceived
respected.
as like provider as well, or
exactly,
something.
because like he told to everybody how he's gonna take care of you. Everybody's like, oh, I'll never
Yes,
forget
because-
that. I will never forget you taking
Well,
care.
because Phil has like now this high position, and so like now he wants to prove that he's better than him.
Yeah, exactly.
Like he's not gonna give money, but I'm gonna give money, and then he gambles it all away.
But like he's gonna give her money, but like not on his own expense. He's gonna give her money if he gets. If he gets on a bet, then he will give her the winning portion of it, you know? The second that he lost the bet, because that was more important than giving her money.
Nothing.
Then he sends a kid to the facility.
And that's like all the documentaries I've seen, like so many of them where they talk about the way that they live. It boggles my mind that this is legal. Like this makes no sense to me that this is... Call fucking Child Protective Services. What do you mean this is legal? This is where you send a kid that's grieving his father. This is the place. Like, everyone that runs those places should be just thrown in jail.
No,
for child
honestly,
abuse.
this was horrible to watch.
Yeah. No, there was literally no silver lining in this episode. Like, for some reason, also Hesh's girlfriend or girlfriend died out of nowhere. Tony comes in, oh, my condolences, here's your money, and leaves, and just like does not care one bit. Like there was no silver linings this episode. Everything was so horrible. Everyone was so horrible. That's it.
No, honestly,
that's all I know.
Last few episodes have been really like darker, depressing.
Literally, this is.
There was no jokes in this episode. I don't think I have laughed at one single point.
No, there was no jokes.
Usually there is a bit of humor. So like even when they are discussing, there is humor. When it's sad, there is a bit of humor, you know, nothing.
Yeah, nothing was funny.
Nothing for like at least 2 episodes. You know?
Nothing was funny. So, I think the show's like, we're wrapping it up.
So, no time for
There's
jokes.
no fucking jokes. They're awful people.
They're all dying. Let's not pretend who they are.
I guess this was a very interesting episode.
Yeah. The next episode is called Walk Like a Man. Great.
That can only mean good things.
Great.
Who's the man, Tony? Are we supposed to look up to him?
Or he tells that to AJ if he cries because...
Well, yeah, so like look up to me. I am not emotional either because
I'm just angry.
Throwing things in rage is not... That's not emotion.
Yeah.
That's not emotion.
Yeah. That's strength.
No, yes, that's being a man. That's being a man.
So, okay, guys.
That's it.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you soon. Bye.